I just want to say that it was super fun to live in the rugby house with you for a year. Also, you know, I've literally said this, how much I think you're like a wonderful person. I literally said, like, I think it was like the first week that I joined the team, I was like, guys, if we were all in a house on fire, and you know, like, I could only save one person, that I would save you.
One of my favorite memories with you, Jules, is when you first walked me into practice. That meant so much to me. I'm gonna miss you a lot.
Jules, you are effortlessly cool and funny to a level that I could only dream of being, but somehow you're still so down to earth and just really, you've always tried your hardest to make sure that everybody on this team is okay, and I have always really respected that.
Favorite memory of Jules is sophomore year when we went to the haunted house, and I was being such a weenie about it, but you led our pack the entire way through the house, and you were so fearless, and you earned my respect instantly.
I think of Jules, I think of someone who's like super calm, you know, someone who's gonna relax me, you know, that's like social settings and like in game, because I remember like the games where I would play with her obviously on like on the side or I'm about to go in, you know, I kind of like look to Jules to like model myself after, because, you know, hooker game, obviously.
3 ways to describe Jules: hilarious, wisdom, bullet.
Jules honestly scared the hell out of me when I first met her. I was so afraid that she would fuck me up in a lot of different ways with rugby, because frankly I was afraid that I could never get lower than her, and so she was always going to beat me in contact.
Jules, you are easily one of the funniest people I've ever met. You were always able to put a smile on my face or make the whole team laugh. Even in the most intense, like hardest, most physical practices, you were always there to lighten the mood, but at the same time, you kept us all competitive and focused.
I'm gonna miss your top tier memes and your classic hot takes, but most of all the movie nights, of course, because you have the best opinions and jokes whenever we would watch, like, I don't even know, Robots or whatever, a classic film, obviously, but I really look up to you because you're such an amazing person, and you have such a kind heart, and you're so thoughtful in everything you do, but to be half the person that you are. Regan, I really appreciate how upbeat and happy you are all the time. You always came to everything with the best attitude and was always ready to have a bunch of fun.
You're great. And super creative, and oh my gosh, I still remember, because I think you were a rookie when I was a rookie too, and weren't you the one who sewed the Merle beer bong? I believe you were. But anyways, that was great.
Hey Regan, the twins are gonna keep our family lineage alive, so don't worry about that, Mom. But keep in touch through TikTok only.
When I think of Regan, and I've told her this before, I think of candy, and I really think it's just because, one, I think she's super sweet. Like, she's incredibly sweet. And then for 2, everyone loves her, like, including me.
3 ways to describe Regan: cutest laugh, social queen, dependable.
You're such a great social chair this year, and you always had such fun ideas for events, and we're really going to miss you next year.
You were super patient, always willing to help us rookies when we were confused. I know I had so many questions all the time. And next year, we're really going to miss your encouragement and amazing personality.
I'm gonna miss all your themed parties, and you always make me laugh.
Regan! R stands for really easy to talk to, especially about your favorite milkshakes at the Milkshake Factory. E stands for extraordinarily sweet and caring. G stands for a good teammate. No, I take that back. G stands for a great teammate and one of the pillars of the middle pack. A stands for always making up good party themes. And N stands for never gonna be another social chair who's gonna be as caring, as fun, as sweet.
I'm so glad I got to know you, and I got to know how funny you are, and one of my favorite memories is when you would always keep us laughing, like during warm-ups and stuff, and on the sidelines, and trash fam forever.
Hey, Kat. I'm so happy I was able to share the field with you. Your aggression is #1. And you're so sweet too. How dare you be so kind?
I think my favorite memory of you is from last semester when it was just me, you, and Harmony going canning, and you just went into full mama bear mode, making sure that Harmony and I didn't get up to any mischief. You are genuinely one of the sweetest people I have ever met. I don't think you have a mean bone in your body. It's crazy to think that we joined at the same time, but now you're leaving, and I'm really gonna miss you next year.
So Kat, K stands for keeps giving 100% with everything she does. A stands for astoundingly witty and hilarious, especially when I was just standing at the 10A stop and you and Sarah just started talking about clowns. I will never know what that conversation was about, but I was very much so entertained. And then T stands for too soon, my guy. You're leaving us too soon.
So my favorite memory of Kat is when she came to a party once with the Frisbee team and was worried that she didn't look gay enough, so she asked to borrow my flannel, which then she forgot to give back for like several weeks.
Hey, Kat. I'm gonna miss your constant positivity next year.
I'm gonna miss you always putting a smile on my face and you always having a smile on your face.
Kat, you are always so positive and supportive of everyone. I really appreciate how you were always hyping everyone up and telling everyone that they could do this and that they got it. It really helped before when I went to go out and play.
The first word that comes to mind is just happy. You know, maybe it's because I was just always so happy to like see her and be around her, or maybe it's the fact that like she just was always so positive and just radiated positivity. My takeaway is that I think Kat should like understand that like she is so loved and so appreciated, especially by me.
3 ways to describe Kat: sarcasm, sweetest, and dopest hair.
I'm that bitch. Been that bitch, still that bitch. Will forever be that bitch.
I think my favorite memory of you is just spending all semester in our EMT lab together. I have no idea what I would have done without you in that class. And us leading that CPR video because everyone else was being lame and wouldn't do it.
Brit, dancing to Megan Thee Stallion with Amanda's just not gonna be the same anymore. I hope you have fun when you leave college, even though I don't know that's fun. I don't think it is, but I hope you have fun.
B stands for blazing fast. R stands for real clutch as our last line of defense. You always made those tackles as a fullback. I stands for I'm never gonna get over the fact that you called me a dehydrated Oompa Loompa. The first T stands for taught herself never to look back because she's so fast. The other T isn't that different. Stands for too fast. She's too easy. A stands for always instilling confidence and motivating teammates. N is no one in their right mind would ever pull your hair after seeing that you almost fought that MSU girl. And Y stands for why don't you like being a forward?
Brittany, I'll miss you running down the field, scoring tries, and I'll miss seeing your Crocs.
Brittany, first word that comes to mind and I think the first word that should come to everyone's mind is that she's powerful. She's like just a powerful spirit in general, but like even on the field she's powerful, you know, her personality, her mannerisms, it's just like she walks with so much confidence, and even if she's faking it, you wouldn't know, you know? I think she's on the path to world domination.
3 ways to describe Brit. Fast as hell, feisty, and she can always make me smile or laugh.
Brit, I honestly have no idea what we're gonna do without you next year. You were like the most badass person on the field. A little scary, but it's good because we were on the same team. And I'm so lucky that I got to play with you this year. You were an amazing leader on the field. As fullback, you were always confident, but you were always willing to help us on the wings, because I know I was always confused. But you were super patient and encouraging and willing to help whenever. But on top of that, like your personality, I felt like really kept the team together. You were always so funny and never failed to make me laugh. And I'm really gonna miss that next year.
We've jammed out in your car so many times to this song.
I need a Nikki like Safari, red bone and red Ferrari, sneaky, getting off the Molly.
So many times that song I can't even count. I'm probably going to miss your crazy self the most out of anything. You have literally helped me in so many ways, in rugby, outside of rugby, in school, with just life in general. And I just can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. And I'm gonna miss you so much. Like, so much. You have no idea.
You are like such a great leader, both on and off the field, and I'm so glad I got to know you and your humor, especially the times that you tried to pants me like 400 times, but it's okay.
Hi Brit, I'm really sad that I couldn't finish the rest of the year with you because I'm just gonna miss you even more now, but I just wanted to tell you you're the baddest biddy I know and the best big, and I love you very much.
So hi Miss Brittany, I just want to wish you the best. It was very nice to meet you when I was over there at Pittsburgh. Please feel very proud that you did it, and I wish you the best and keep going.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Throw 'em back till I lose count.
Hey Sarah, your energy made me come back to play rugby, so don't lose it when you go into the real world and leave college.
Sarah, you're one of my favorite people I have ever met, and I'm really grateful that I was fortunate enough to play beside you. You always have such a positive attitude. Every time I see you, you always make my day better. You're an amazing rugby player and an amazing person, and I'm really going to miss having you around.
I'm gonna miss you so much next year, especially when we're gonna have those random debates and about like pointless things. And I knew that I could count on you for a good counter argument or like any random conversation that we would have like during warm up or whatever.
Hey Sarah, you were such a great captain this year, and we're really gonna miss your leadership next year.
You are easily the most patient person I've ever met. I mean, I just started playing rugby this year, and I was terrified at the idea of playing a new sport, but you made the transition so easy because you were constantly encouraging and always willing to help whenever I was confused or had a question. And even in games when I was making mistakes, or as a team if we were not playing to our best level, you never lost your cool. You were always encouraging, and I think that shows like what an amazing leader you are and how much it like helped our team.
Like your energy, it just always just kept me going, at least for me personally, and it just really inspired me to do better because I always looked up to you, and you're such an amazing player. I know that I learned so much from you, and you have helped me just improve as a player just generally, and you've helped me so much even in the pie and outside of rugby as well. And I loved your contagious smile. You are so goofy, and I'm really gonna miss that next year.
I'm gonna miss how every time we go scrum, you always say I love to scrum.
My favorite one is the fact that I didn't join the rugby team fall semester freshman year because she and Rose were the ones sitting at the table and I was too afraid to go talk to them. So
this last year, you have been an amazing captain. You've always been great at encouraging people and seeing the best in people, and you've always pushed people to do better, and you've always been out there doing your best right alongside the rest of us.
3 ways to describe Sarah. Bean, strong as fuck, Malfoy.
And I'm so happy you were the first person, like one of the first people that I met on the day that I came to visit. You took me to that weird Russian floor, I think. Thank you for being so supportive through everything, including my love for BTS.
I think the first word that comes to mind with Sarah is just colorful, because she's all these bright colors and just radiant, you know? She's very easy to talk to, makes you comfortable, and that's in serious situations or even just joking around, friendly, relaxed, social settings. Sarah's very, she's not an intimidating person to talk to, and I really appreciate that.